If you're going to put in the hours sweating your way to a fitter, stronger body, don't let what you put in your mouth stand in your way. And nutrition is the key to your fitness success. Joining us now is Fitness Director Mandy Lays from Onelife Fitness at Chesapeake Square with more on nutrition and why it's so crucial. And Mandy, tough act to follow right there. We are talking Duck Donuts and now nutrition. Now, here's the thing. Moderation or what?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I eat donuts. I don't eat them every day, and I don't eat 6 of them, but you can have those kind of things as long as you are working out that the rest of the day, you know, you're kind of thinking about what you're eating and not going back to the donuts.
It should be a treat.
Absolutely.
That makes it that much more
exactly.
special.
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about how healthy can be delicious. How is that possible?
Well, you know, we always talk about it this time of year, but this is when the fruits and the vegetables are fresh. Like, go get them. Throwing vegetables into, you know, recipes that they might not normally be there. If like in a lasagna, if you throw in squash and zucchini, it bulks it up. It makes it more nutritious. Using vegetables where you would use chips with hummus or salsa, those kind of things, and herbs and seasonings, all kind of stuff, instead of adding the fat to it.
Right, and not just that, but seafood this time of year, fish is so lean.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so many good things to eat other than the vegetables. Talk about other stuff.
You know, any kind of salmon or tuna or shrimp, anything that's just fresh right now, just find better ways to cook it. It's stuff that you're going to be eating year round. Just look for better ways to cook it, and that's usually where either the fresh seasonings or the vegetables come into play to change it up a little bit this time of year.
You talked about fresh ways to do it, to cook it using olive oil versus butter.
Yep, all the time. There's actually a lot of substitutions. You can look up pretty much any recipe, and you can use Greek yogurt or substitute applesauce instead of the eggs and the oil. So using those kind of things and just being aware that there are other ways to cook instead of just the way that it's placed on the back of the box.
How important are, let's just go to, let's say, nuts and seeds and stuff like that to put in your diet?
Absolutely. You know, they've got vitamins and minerals, but they're also good things to snack on instead of going and getting the chips and the pretzels and those kind of things. Eat, you know, a handful of almonds. You're going to be satisfied. You're going to feel fuller longer because there's those fats, the healthy fats along with them.
Maybe snack on grapes, maybe raisins,
absolutely. Yep.
Stuff
any
like
of that stuff.
Like fruit.
We like to actually freeze grapes.
Okay.
So then it's just a little bit different than just eating grapes. They kind of taste like little popsicles. So, you know, getting creative with that kind of stuff.
And this time of year, it's extremely important to stay hydrated.
Yep.
You cannot drink enough water this time of year, it seems.
You can't. And we've said it before, but a lot of times when you think you're hungry, you might just be thirsty. That's what, you know, one of the things that dehydration does to you. So if you think you're drinking enough water, you are probably not. So drink a little bit more.
And if you think you're hungry, maybe drink water and then see how you feel, right?
Yeah, have a glass of water, give it 20 minutes. If you're still hungry, then you're actually hungry at that point. But if not, it might just take away, you know, what that sensation was. You needed something in your mouth.
How important is it to drink water instead of maybe some sports drinks that are loaded with sugar?
You know, the sports drinks have a place. They have a time. I like Gatorade, Powerade, that kind of stuff, but I actually like to water it down a little bit because I think it's a little too pungent, you know, but there is a time and a place for that kind of stuff, but for the majority of the day, drink your water.
Okay, we're talking about time and a place for everything. We're talking about having a donut every now and then with moderation. Also, this time of year, a lot of people are drinking more alcohol.
Yep.
How important is it to keep a handle on that?
Yep, I mean, always, for obvious reasons, but you know, there are different ways to do it. The light beer over the heavier beer, if you choose clearer alcohols, the vodka, that kind of stuff, instead of the dark rums, they have less calories in them. And just limit the mixers. That's where people get in trouble. It's not so much that 4 ounces of alcohol, it's the stuff you put in it. So if you're gonna do cranberry juice, do sugar-free. You know, anything like that you can reduce the sugar and the calories, and just moderation. Do you really need 5? How about 1 or 2?
That's right.
And in between each drink, have some water.
There you go. Everything in moderation. Onelife Fitness, locations across Hampton Roads. Find yours at onelifefitness.com or get in touch with Mandy at Onelife Fitness at Chesapeake Square. Call 465-6900. Mandy, as always, great advice.
Thanks.